cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put a friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, wrecking that Kenzo. My Kindle, I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gon' do? 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 I'm finna. What you gon' do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rice. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, a flow elevator, we facing my brad. How you want the positive, no more cash. Red light, yellow light, green light, gold. The event, so I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend caught want me alone. Let my she's happy at home. And I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Hurt Bucky a goner. Hurt. Get Bucky a goner.
What you gon' do? 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 Open up.
Stunt.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on the.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go from LA. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Again, Jones to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jones now on third down. Able to find Nakua here. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Throwing from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Jones looking to throw. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Jones on first down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing from the gun here. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. It's cut Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Handoff running left, Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. On 2nd and a few. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Only a 20-yarder here. Myers' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Jones. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. And once again, they can't connect. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Seahawks drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through.
He's got it deep downfield. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's going deep! And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Seahawks.
Dropping back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got a man left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough enough for that first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams in possession. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And they pick him up again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Oh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Myers' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down, throw by Jones. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Going left side, Williams with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.